Welcome to the podcast. You know the name. I'm not going to say it. There's something missing here tonight. Something missing, which was an intro.
We're live.
Yeah, we're live now. Hold on.
Okay.
You know what? I have to go into Facebook, and it makes me make the shit. I have to make it public so people can comment. So let me see. Edit privacy. Go public. Okay. And I won't be able to see the. Oh, fuck. I won't be able to see
Let it all hang out.
Oh, man. How am I going to see the comments?
It's not coming up in your screen?
Man. This is fucked.
Great live show.
It's an abomination.
So fucked right now. Well, this is evidently people love to see failure.
That's
They
right.
love
It's a
to see
train wreck.
A train wreck, and that's exactly what's going on right here. A fucking train wreck. And where am I live? I'm not even seeing that I'm live on this. And I'm not even seeing where I'm live. Oh, you know what? Because Facebook is still messing with me on one of my pages.
I can see Mark's comment.
Yeah, I just made a comment. So
I can't see them. Let me see.
We'll read them to you.
Overlay. So you just wrote test. Okay. I'll figure this out. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough.
It's unscripted.
Unscripted, and I just lost it again. Here we go. Okay. We're talking about 1981 tonight. I don't know.
1981 technology. Mark's skipping out.
My fucking computer won't update because I don't have Wi-Fi. It tells me I need to get Wi-Fi, but it won't let me update. And so I have to go to my laptop, and then I go to the laptop, and I have to plug everything into the laptop that I've never used for this before. Hold on. I need some strong coffee. And
I need, you know what I need.
Cheers.
Yeah. I know what you need. Yeah, it's the Facebook, the other Facebook page won't. They're screwing with me on that one. It's not connecting with Restream, so I'm only live on one Facebook page, which is fine. It's not about that. It's about the fucking podcast. What? I am so.
That's right.
I'm frazzled right now.
Oh boy.
1981.
If I was Lou, I'd be throwing a fucking mouse. I'd be throwing the.
Do it. Do it.
You know what? You know that I'm not going to say we're streaming live. Where I don't even know where we're streaming live right now. Yeah, thank you, Amanda, for not having that wonderful introduction. This is worst introduction ever. You know what? Let's just get right into. I see like two little screens. I'm all over the place there.
Okay. We're live on YouTube.
Yeah, we're live on YouTube. It's just one of my Facebook pages. And what's funny is, Lou, I can't see your face. I have like live covering your face because it's the shortened screen. I had to mush the screen.
Funny.
So everything slides over.
Okay.
I see Lou's body, and then I see a square that says 1080p over on it, right on his shoulders.
Well, you know, he's your buddy, so why don't you switch us so my face is covered?
Oh, well, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Oh,
Did you hear what Lou said? Lou said it. That's not a
Mark,
bad idea.
Who did I talk to twice in 2 days?
That's right.
That's right.
You're right.
I have to show Lou. I have to show Mark some attention sometimes.
Yeah, that's cool.
He got some one-on-one time this Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Well, only because Lou won't answer the phone, Mark. That's.
I'm sloppy seconds. Okay.
Lou looks at the phone. He says, "I don't have enough time to talk to this fucking guy right now."
Between you and your brother sending me attachments I cannot open.
Well, you got to get rid of that Razor phone.
That's not a Razor.
You got to get rid of that Nokia.
Chocolate phone. Chocolate. with the slide
Okay,
action.
let's get right. Let's get into 45 poker. Let's just jump right into it. So the object of the game is I have a box of 45s. Mark has a box of 45s, and we're talking old 45s, like the little records for you Gen Xers and Gen Zers that aren't listening. And each one it's a single. So we got singles, and so I'm going to pull out one at a time, 2 rounds of 3, and then Mark will come in with the flop card as Mark shows his box, and I got the exact same box, which is still fucking hilarious to me.
Audited by Deloitte and Touche.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's pull out. I'm going to start with me. Let's start with me this week. Okay.
It's all about
Not
you.
looking. Going to pull something. Pull it out. Let's see. Oh, boy. Capitol Records? No, Dunhill. Dunhill ABC.
Yeah.
Dunhill ABC. See right there? I don't know. See, you can see it.
Yeah.
But it's a Capitol sleeve, so.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
47-year-old dust on that. Three Dog Night. Right?
Good.
Let Me Serenade You on one side, and Jesus, Storybook Feeling on the other side. It's gonna
I don't
be
know
hard
what to write down.
Those were singles.
Those were singles, yeah.
That's a loop pick.
I'm assuming they're capitalizing on the popularity of them at the time.
Yeah.
And just fucking release everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Mark. Here you go, Mark.
Right.
Let me get we got RSO Records, right?
All right.
RSO with the pig, the
Small
cow.
Bridges?
Eric Clapton.
Cow that looks like a pig. No, you have get my mic. I get my nice headphone. I get my new Shure headphones on tonight.
Nice.
They're a lot
cool.
lighter.
Nice.
I do like those old ones, but these are really nice headphones.
Nice for summer.
It's the ear fatigue.
Yeah, ear fatigue. All right, Mark, get a good one. It was a hit. It was certainly a hit. Yvonne Elliman, If I Can't Have You.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Love that song.
That was a good one. That was a
Written
good
by
one.
the Gibbs.
The Gibbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it says from Saturday Night Fever, blah, blah, blah. Produced by Freddie Perrin. Perrin? Perren? Yeah, okay, for grandson. All right, here we go. This is for Lou.
Lou.
Let's see. Here we go. Bell Records.
Bell Records.
Oh, it's gonna be a good one.
Wasn't the Fifth Dimension on Bell Records? I think
Could
they
be.
were.
Yeah.
I think they were. Let's see. Oh, boy. Oh, Lou. Vicky Lawrence. You know what song it is.
Penultimate, not in Georgia.
That's right. That was a biggie right there, buddy.
All right.
He's in the
Lou is
lead.
in the lead.
I don't know. If I Can't Have You, it's pretty big too.
Well, that's true.
true.
We're going to have to go to the numbers. We're going to have to go to the numbers then.
I think we're tied. It'll be on gold.
All right, right now we'll call it a tie. Let's see what garbage I can fucking
We have to
salvage.
count the country charts in that one too.
So my brother, he's watching on YouTube, and it says, like it says live, right? And so my brother, Colin, just comments in, "Is this you live?" What? No, this is it is. It's live via videotape. Yeah,
Sheep.
it's live via pre-recorded videotape. All right, what do I get? At Go Records. What do you know about them, Lou?
Cream, maybe no. And that's I don't know. That's a late '60s. record.
Okay, I haven't looked yet.
I thought Cream might have been on them, but I might be wrong.
Let's see. At Go Records, and that's what the label looks like.
Could be a good one. Yeah.
Could be.
Was that?
But it's not. It's not a good one. It is not a good one. Wait a minute. The Cornelius Brothers.
Oh,
It's too late to turn back now.
good song, man.
I believe I'm falling in love. All right, that got me in the game.
Yeah,
Got me in the game, but
that's one. That's one I would have gotten picked for me.
okay. All
I think,
right.
almost not quite top 10, or man, that might have been a bigger hit than we think.
It has longevity. It's still played today.
It's more than a middling R&B hit.
Yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. Let's
Okay.
get. I have to move the screen because I can't. Well, it's not going to make a difference. Not seeing like Lou's face it's kind of just weird, man.
You see hands?
Fucking weird.
It's like hands. I could sign.
No, it's like shoulders. I see a whole torso. I see the microphone. It leads right up to the little box. All right. Anyway, all
you
right. Back
Buffalo
to
Bill?
Capitol Records. Huh?
What are you, Buffalo Bill? I see a torso. I see shoulder.
Okay, here we go. Mark, another Capitol Records. Another Capitol Records.
Frankie, baby.
Beatles.
Ooh. Oh, this is a good one. All right. Yep. Mark's definitely. This is going to be tough. He's got Wings. Let him in.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
that's a biggie.
So he's got two charters right there.
That could have been a number one.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Somebody's knocking at my door.
All right, Lou. Let's see.
Got to
we
get a
got?
goal.
Lou
Power
has, it's from, I don't even know the name of the fucking record company.
Here we go.
Willie's Records.
Acme Record Company.
Arranged by Russ
gang.
Turner, Gene Pay. What the? Is it Stone Diamond Music Company? No, it's Tamiya?
Tamla?
Tamla Records, yeah.
Okay.
Could be
It's
right. Could be some
subdued. It's like,
soul.
how the fuck do you read that? Like,
Oh, it's Stevie Wonder's label,
it's
right?
down at the bottom.
So I think so.
Well, the artist is Smokey Robinson.
Oh, okay.
He was pretty good.
Smokey Robinson. Baby, That's Back at You, or Just Passing Through.
Baby, that's back at you.
Lucy, you jinxed yourself, buddy. One of those
Yeah.
middle of the road R&B songs.
That's
You
back
jinxed
at
yourself.
I have
That's
heard it. I've heard that song. It's not a bad. It's a good song, but
Yeah.
All right, Lou, I mean, Mark definitely, unless he pulls
he's a
fucking
stinker.
yeah, like unless he pulls Disco Duck out of his ass.
It's a hit.
Yeah, and I got Too Late to Turn Back Now and Storybook Feeling of Three Dog Night. Lou has Just Passing Through or Baby Back at You.
Baby
That's
Got Back at Ya.
And Vicky Lawrence, Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. And Mark's got Wings, Let 'Em In, and Yvonne Elliman. If I can't have you, I don't want nobody, baby. If I can't have Lou.
All right. So I'm picking for Scott.
You got the flop card. Yeah, give me,
Here we go.
just finish me off. Put the fucking bullet in my head.
Soul City Records. Soul
Yeah.
City Records.
Great. Fucking spectacular. Yeah.
Wait a second.
Uh-oh.
It's the Fifth Dimension.
Ooh.
This one's a little tricky though. Medley, Aquarius, Let the Sunshine
Oh,
In,
boom.
that
That's it, man.
That's the hit. That's
That's
the
the hit.
one.
and the Flesh Failures.
No,
says
no,
medley.
the
Oh.
medley. And
Yeah.
Okay.
that
One of my
that
favorite-
was
that's one
that
of my
was a
favorite
number
ones.
one, I think.
It was huge. It was huge.
Okay.
It's two songs, but the way they segue into the Let the Sun.
Oh. So why
So
did
I
I put
got
the Flesh?
Cornelius Brothers in that. Oh, this could. I might pull this one out again.
I'm going to need Stairway to Heaven or something. It's not.
They didn't. Too long for a 45.
Come on,
though.
Mark. Give yourself some
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah,
I
good
might have
point.
just pulled this one out. I might
Maybe
have
she
pulled
loves
it
you. I
off.
want to hold your hand.
Wait, hold on. I gotta look over here a second now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, junk. Fucking Disco Duck. Come on.
Columbia Records. Columbia Records.
Nothing.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Oh.
Oh, you've made me so.
Yeah, there you go. That's the
very
winner.
happy.
That sealed it for you.
Yeah.
That sealed it for you.
You know, the away fans can just go home. It's over. Game's over. But let's see. Here comes Lou.
It's the Archies. Donnie and Marie.
It is a signed Elvis Presley 45. He wins now.
Signed, huh?
By who?
Me. White Whale Records. White Whale Records. You
Jesus,
ever hear of White
Lou.
Whale?
Ugh.
Moby Dick. Moby Dick. It's Moby Dick by Led Zeppelin.
Renee and Renee.
Ooh.
Lo mucho que te quiero.
Oh, what do you even
Back
have that fucking 45 for is the question.
Backed with Morning. Morning. Do you know these songs?
Oh, I don't think so. I doubt it. I shouldn't.
I probably
Wow.
got it from one of my sisters.
Wow.
I don't know.
Man, wow.
It was a hit, though.
It's so bad.
No, not that
No,
big of a hit.
Sorry, Lou.
Hey,
Not that big of a hit. And the winner is Schmidt, Mark Smith.
congrats. He's got 2 now. Got 2 wins under his belt.
I'm smart.
He's smart.
Awesome. Wait, we're quiet. This isn't good.
Enough of that. Yeah. I had 145 left in the box. I haven't shuffled this in like fucking 2 months. The last 45 before I reshuffle is Andy Gibb. Love is thicker than water.
Wow, it's Biggie. That was a big one.
Ah.
Yeah.
That might have been his first one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, by the
I'll
way,
shuffle these for next week. What's up?
If you put the show on YouTube on your phone, you can see all the comments. That's what I'm doing.
Ah, look, check out the fucking brain on Smitty. Wow.
I know. Once in a while, it wakes up. It's my third eye.
He was your
Look at
technical
you.
support
You
earlier.
know, it might even be better if I put it on my iPad. Let's
Is
see.
this
There
you
you go.
live? Patch Dog Show. Give me your derby picks, Schmitty. Tom
Yeah,
Spallone.
I saw that. My Patch Dog Show means my brother just doesn't have the patience, and
Watches it with his
he's gonna wait to watch it because
I don't see Tom Spallone's comment. Is he commenting on YouTube?
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I blocked him forever from my phone. That's why.
He's on the restream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's on the reason. Let's see.
Yeah, I lost all the comments on Restream.
Allison's apologizing for being late.
Oh, she's apologizing. Oh, how dare you?
I really.
How dare you, Allison? How
Hey,
dare you?
Allie, go back and watch the beginning of the show. You won't apologize.
You, you
I didn't even know we're
won't be
live.
apologizing. That's for sure. I wish there was just another way I could fucking watch. Let me see. 666 and let's see. How do I pull up beats? Oh, fucking thing. Come on.
So, Lou,
Yeah, man.
that we're gonna fill in here. That Blue Oyster Cult Facebook page you turned me on to.
fuck this.
Those
I'm
are
not
like
gonna-
really cool people on that.
Yeah, I haven't heard any contentiousness yet.
Yeah.
I hope I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of old music fans like us, you know.
And apparently there was a Long Island Hall of Fame ceremony, and it was the 2 guys that are with BOC now, the bass player and the drummer, Jan with Joe and Albert Bouchard. So there's a picture of the 4 of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Was Randy Jackson there? I hope he was.
Who knows? It was they were like they're outside some building. Everybody looked happy.
I
Why
laugh
are
at
you
that.
guys talking about Blue Oyster Cult? They suck.
There you go. You've been
They
talking to Perry?
suck.
You've been talking to Perry Dedovich?
And Tom too.
And Tom
Why are you talking about them? They suck.
They
No,
don't.
the new album sucks. If you like the new album, you suck.
You don't know what
The
you're
new
talking
album
about.
Sucks.
That's what you're talking about.
Fact.
Let's see.
Listen to
Okay,
music.
let's jump into. I'm gonna have a hard time reading this. I can tell you that.
Get new spec.
Let's see. All right. Oh my god. For some
Hey,
reason,
nice
I think
ceiling.
we already did 81, but I'm going to do it again anyways.
You got a very clean ceiling there, Scott.
Oh fuck me! Look at that. Right.
I think we might have done it.
This is. I'm glad this isn't like the primary. You know.
Somebody's watching tonight because they heard about the show and they said, "Let's check the show out. We have a lot of money to invest."
It's not in that show.
The guy from Wayne's World.
Near January. It doesn't give a date. I'm assuming it's between the 1st and the 10th because the next one is on January 10th. Nearly a year after the suicide of Ian Curtis, the surviving members of Joy Division, plus Gillian Gilbert, now under the name New Order, released their debut single, Ceremony. Single and its B-side, It's a Lonely Place, are both re-recordings of songs originally written and performed by Curtis. Oh. What do you think of that?
He left him behind.
Controversial.
What do you think of that, right?
Is it kinda
Something
like
doesn't sound
Courtney
right
Love?
about that. They released it.
What should they have done with it?
Well, I mean, he wrote it and he performed it, and now they take it, they re-record it, make it theirs, and put it on their album. You know what they should have done? Write fucking new songs.
Or did they think they were paying tribute to him?
Or yeah, I'm sure he's got a credit on it. Maybe some of that money went somewhere.
All right. Still it seems lazy. I don't know. I don't know if I would do that, but
How long was their career as New Order?
not long.
With like something, okay, a couple albums, maybe?
4 years, maybe. I
Yeah.
think maybe.
Yeah.
January 10th, 1981, a revival of the Gilbert and Sullivan operette "The Pirates of Penzance" opens on Broadway, starring Linda Ronstadt and Rex Smith. I remember they made a big deal out of that.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. January 11th, 1981, country singer Hank Williams Jr. releases his 32nd album, Rowdy. It's certified gold. January 18th, 1981. Oh, this one. She was I don't know a lot about her, but I'd love to see a documentary on Wendy O. Williams from the Plasmatics.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That she had more issues than fucking Sports Illustrated. Tell you that. Wendy O. Williams of the Plasma is arrested in Milwaukee for simulating masturbation with a sledgehammer on stage. In a scuffle with police, Williams is pinned to the floor and receives a cut above the eye, requiring 12 stitches.
1981, not 1965, but 1981. She was
81.
arrested for that.
Yeah. She must have really been working that sledgehammer. I'll tell you.
Get arrested for it.
She must have really been working that thing. I don't think there was simulation there. I think it was probably a sex act.
Are you saying she got water from a stone? Yeah. Oh.
On January 24th, 1981, Aerosmith lead singer Steven Pedophile Tyler is injured in a motorcycle crash that leaves him hospitalized for 2 months.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. On February 9th.
Was he riding on the back of it?
I don't know. February 9th, 1981, Phil Collins releases his first solo album, Face Value, whose opening track, In the Air Tonight, popularizes the gated reverb drum sound that would become ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous. Yeah, ubiquitous. For the next 10 years, while the album would end up a smash success, Collins would remain a member of Genesis until 1995. February 12th, 1981, Rush released the highly regarded album
Moving Pictures.
There you go. You know what I forgot to do tonight?
Oh, yeah, that still works.
Collichio.
Hey, Scott, how you doing?
Hi, Scott.
I forgot to do that tonight. That was all frazzled.
You can actually still do
I
that.
like doing those.
Seems like the real show now.
What's that?
It seems like the real show now.
Yes, it's the show is official now.
Without our big dramatic opening, no music, no nothing.
Look at my microphone. Who do I look like?
Well, you need to have the light on half side.
It's Bane.
I got the mic right here.
Oh, sure, so Bane. No. Hey, Perry, how you doing?
Oh, Mark.
And then this is me. I gotta go to bed, guys. I gotta go to bed, guys. Guys, I gotta go to bed.
Okay, let's see. Yep, they released Moving Pictures, which eventually becomes the band's sixth platinum album. Valentine's Day, as I know people to actually say that, 1981, Ultravox reached number 2 on the UK singles charts with Vienna. But despite huge radio play and massive sales, it is subsequently held off the top position for 2 consecutive weeks by Joe Dolce's novelty song, Shut Up You Face.
That's cruel.
Ultravox they were held back by Shut Up You Face.
It's
Are
a
you
nice
fucking kidding me? Like, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Utter humiliation.
Oh, man. How could you live that down? Also on Valentine's Day, 1981, Billy Idol leaves the band Gen X to begin his solo career. He's in the Rock Hall of Fame, right?
Believe so.
Really?
I remember being kind of disappointed. Like, really? I know he had a lot of hits, but of all the other bands not in there. You know?
Well, considering what's in there now, he should be in there.
Didn't he coin the term Generation X?
Did he name it Gen X?
He was the first person to use that term.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Maybe.
February 25th, 1981. The 23rd Annual Grammy Awards are presented in New York, hosted by Paul Simon. Christopher Cross, with his self-titled debut album and its single Sailing, becomes the first artist to win all 4 General Field Awards in a single ceremony, controversially beating Pink Floyd's The Wall for Album of the Year. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh. I don't know. If I knew that, I forgot about it.
Yeah.
No, it's because Michael
What
McDonald
is a
sang
bigger
background.
slap in the face?
True. It's Michael
Jethro
McDonald.
Tull beating Metallica for heavy metal band, or Christopher Cross beating The Wall for album of the year? What's a worse travesty?
Jethro Tull, because that's like a bad referee making a bad call at a game, right? They shouldn't have been in that, you know. So that's Metallica had the bigger slap in the face.
Really?
I think.
Fucking
I mean,
The
it was
Wall
terrible that
loses.
The Wall didn't win, but it was 2 albums of music. But for a non-metal band to kick out a metal band for winning a category, they shouldn't have won. You know?
I wonder how many people had both copies of The Wall and Christopher Cross.
Me.
Yeah, well,
Did you really?
they were both big albums.
I bought them both. I was 10 years old. I bought them both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Big Head Todd the Wet Sprocket. I'm here. Entertain me. Hey, what did I miss? Listen to the beginning of the show. You missed everything we missed. Then you'll find out. I don't have much to say about what you missed because I still don't know what the fuck we missed.
Just go back and watch. You'll laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll relish in this. Oh, speaking of relish.
Uh-oh.
He was mentioned too.
You can't say that word. Remember the lawyer said no.
Oh, I like how
Can't
you're
say
both in
BOC
the
or relish.
sunlight. I like how you're both in the sunlight. That means it's normal up there now. It's not like dark. You guys are in these fucking dark, dank.
Look at that.
It's going to get dark soon, though. I'm under high wind alert too, so I might lose internet too.
It's windy up here too.
Well, let's get this shit done.
Might be a 45
beautiful
minutes.
now, though.
March 14th, 1981, suffering from bleeding ulcers, Eric Clapton is admitted to the United Hospital in St. Paul, Minnesota. Clapton's 60-city tour of the U.S. is canceled, and he remains in hospital for a month. You know how you can tell how someone a British person wrote this?
How?
Because in America we say the 60-city tour is canceled and he remains in the hospital for a month. The British say he remains in hospital for a month. They never put the in front of hospital. Oh, he's in hospital.
Well,
Ignorant
you're at
people.
lunch. You're at lunch. You're at dinner. You're in hospital. Can't
He's
have it
in
both
the
ways.
distress.
Mark, how did you even come up? Like, where did that compare?
He's got the
If
sugar.
I wasn't in such a fucked up place on my computer right now,
Oh yeah, Lou.
Can't be done.
Lou, we can't get put in the penalty box tonight.
True.
I
had a
can, but I
bad
have to
weekend.
rearrange my screens. And well, you're not fucking worth it.
I had my fill last week.
Okay, here we go. March 21st, moving right along, 1981, Yellow Magic Orchestra released their 4th studio album, and nobody gives a fuck. March 27th, 1981, Ozzy Osbourne, notoriously, I add that in, becomes a bigger legend that he ever could have been when he bites the head off of a dove
Yeah.
at a CBS record label gathering in Los Angeles. There's a picture of that. He's got the fucking little blood spill on his fucking, and he's holding it with his teeth. What the fuck?
How fucked up do you have to be to do that? You have to be
kill a fucking dove, a white dove, like and
I could see a bat.
And it's
if
not
he
just
did
drugs.
that
He's just
today,
fucked up.
if he did that today with social media,
Oh man,
he'd be fucking destroyed.
it's like shooting a
He'd
puppy.
Did you read
That
his
ruined any chances of her becoming a vice president candidate.
She shot a fucking puppy.
Did you ever read Ozzy's autobiography?
Shoot
No.
puppies.
So he alludes to going outside naked with a trench coat on and a rifle and killing all his chickens one morning. He had issues. I mean, he felt bad about it, but he said, next thing I knew, all the chickens were dead. Like he blacked out. And I think maybe he blacked out when he did that too.
He was on drugs. He was doped up. He was drunk
yeah.
and fucking high, and it's always regretful the next morning, right, Lou?
That's right. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
When you got that Chinese food on your
Right,
Walkman.
Lou?
Covered in blood and feathers. Like what the hell?
Your nose is bleeding, and as
As long as you're only bleeding from your nose.
Yeah. Here we go. April 1st, 1981, the Go-Go's signed to IRS Records.
Awesome. I love me some Go-Go's.
April 4th, 1981, British pop group Bucks Fizz wins the 26th annual Eurovision and nobody gives a fuck. April 11th, 1981, Van Halen's lead guitarist, Eddie Van Halen, marries Valerie Bertinelli. April 12th, 1981, Soviet orchestral conductor Maxim Defects.
Shostakovich. Shostakovich.
Whatever the fuck his name is. April 18th, 1981, Yes announced that they are breaking up.
That drama tour didn't do too good.
Yeah. They would reunite. I was going to say the first of many, and then it says they would reunite frequently in the years to come. April 20th, 1981, the Mamas and the Papas, John Phillips, is sentenced to 5 years in jail after pleading guilty, not to pedophile. That's the other guy, isn't it? Oh, no, that was Peter Paul. Pedo, Paul, and Mary. Sentenced to 5 years in jail to plead.
John Phillips, Mackenzie Phillips said that he raped her.
Oh, that's right. She did.
Yeah.
She did say that. Yeah. Ugh.
Whoa. Is that his daughter?
Yeah. One day at a time.
Yeah.
One day at a time. Yeah.
So that's a screwed up trio.
Well, that's what once you make the accusation, there's no pulling it back. It just popped up now.
He was in rough shape. Jagger was babysitting them one time. I read it in Rolling Stone where Jagger was trying to help Phillips go straight. Jagger slept with her too. This is documented. She was like 16.
Yeah.
And but he said like John Phillips had like these like $250,000 royalty checks stuck like in the couch. The guy was just all this money to burn, just totally out of it though.
Yeah.
Gross.
He pleads guilty to drug possession charges. That sentence would be suspended after 30 days in exchange for 250 hours of community service. April 22nd, 1981, Eric Clapton is taken to the hospital suffering from bruised ribs and a lacerated shin following a car accident. He's having a rough year in 81, huh?
Lacerated shin. Did you ever clock your shin on something? Man.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I have two scars, identical, like one about an inch above the other, right on the shin bone, where one of them, I forget where the first one came from, but the second one, a 1/4-inch piece of fucking plywood slid down this fucking piece of wood and hit me right in the shin.
Wow.
Ouch.
And quarter-inch plywood isn't light, number one. And number two, it's fucking sharp edges. It's fucking, I'm like, oh, not again. And the thing about that is when anything hits your foot, you stub your toe, you bang your shin, anything down the lower extremity of your body, it takes about 2 seconds to 2 to 3 seconds to get to your brain. You know it's coming. It's like, oh, here it comes, 1,000. And then it's like, ah! You know it's coming. It's fuck me, here it and it's excruciating. Which is torture in itself, knowing here it comes. Bring the pain.
Yeah. Try breaking your femur cleanly in half and saying to yourself, when's the pain going to hit? Because that happened to me.
Oh.
And I said to the paramedic, I don't feel anything yet. Is it coming? He goes, we're going to medicate you.
Yeah.
Just leg twisted around.
All right, let's see. April 26th and 27th and 28th, Gary Newman performs 3 sold-out farewell concerts at Wembley Arena. People forget he had a huge following.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Following his announcement to retire from live work at the height of his popularity, he returned to live performances less than 2 years later.
Yeah.
He goes out on tour today and he still sells out wherever he goes. It might be smaller clubs, smaller venues, but he still has a following.
He's got a loyal fan base. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
April 27th, 1981, Ringo Starr and Barbara Bach marry. I remember that. Let's see.
Didn't they make during the making of a Caveman?
That probably, yeah. Was
So
that
they made-
81? Yeah.
Well, so they made Zug Zug on their wedding night.
What the fuck?
That was part of the dialogue. That was part of the dialogue. Aren't I kind of already in it because you can't see me?
Fuck you. You tested me, Lou. You tested me.
I thought you guys were friends. I guess you're not.
We're all friends.
I'll be calling you a lot more, Mark. Don't worry. All right, here we go. May 2nd, 1981. Hardy, coming up on a Hardy. British vocalist. I thought she was Scottish. Sheena Easton.
Me too.
Yeah, she's
I thought
British.
so,
I
too.
thought she was Scottish, yeah.
I'll do a check while you talk.
Yeah, hits #1 in the U.S. with Morning Train. My baby takes the morning train. I got to that.
Penalty box.
She sounds just like that. Following a swift rise to fame as a result of a reality TV show.
Yeah, she was born in Bellshill, Lancashire, Scotland.
On
Yeah, I
Thames.
thought so.
She was on a reality show. They had reality shows.
I don't know, but then she made her big appearance on Miami Vice. She was
Really?
Crockett's girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my god.
Yeah. May 9th, 1981, Adam and the Ants single, Stand and Deliver. Big Adam Ants fan. Did Yoko Ono just make a guest appearance? Todd, yeah. Enters the UK singles charts at #1. It remains at #1. So Adam and the Ants, they pop in at #1. They're rolling along, and Malcolm McDowell comes along and breaks them up. Like, what the fuck?
How do you break them up? What do you do again?
He convinced the Ants to kick him out of the band, and then they became Bow Wow Wow.
Yeah.
Brought in the fucking Luella, whatever her name is.
I think that the drummer went to Tears for Fears. I think.
Did he? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, he was never an official part of Tears for Fears. They weren't having any of that.
That's right.
That's why they didn't play Live Aid.
He's Joe Walsh.
Yeah.
Not an Eagle.
No. Nope. Let's see. It remains at #1 for 5 consecutive weeks and will sell over 1 million copies, becoming the year's 3rd best-selling single. How do you fuck that up? Like, you bring in a manager who just totally stabs you in the back.
Happens a lot.
May 11th, 1981. It was a very sad day. Although at the time, I didn't really appreciate, I didn't care. Like, But as time went on, I became a bigger fan, and I started to respect Bob Marley. But he died on that day, May 11th, 1981.
Very young.
Yeah, at the age of 36.
Yep.
36.
By the way, I just saw the sun set. That's incredible. 1 minute it's blinding, and then boom, that was cool.
He's not paying attention, Scott.
I think his screen froze. Oh, okay.
Um,
I can't be put in the penalty box.
no, but you guys are fucking chalking up fucking IOUs. I'll tell you that. You are chalking them up. I might do the first 15 minutes next week with you guys sitting there watching in the penalty box.
Hey, cool.
I'm adding up time
Drinking
as
in
we
the green
go.
room.
I'm taking notes of time.
What are you, a
It's all
soccer
going to be
ref?
assessed all in one time.
I saw the sunset. It was cool.
Okay. May 14th, 1981, Diana Ross signs with RCA Records, leaving Motown, her label, for 20 years.
That was a big coup.
Well, in 1981, she got paid. How much do you think she got paid to sign that contract with RCA?
$4
Take
million.
a guess.
$4 million.
More.
I'm gonna do 12 million.
More.
What?
50.
More. Lower.
45.
Lower.
36.
40.
Lower.
31.
Lower. I'm doing this to drive the listeners crazy, by the way.
29.
Just fucking say it.
It's below 20,000, but above 10.
It's
18.
20 million she signed,
29.
which is the most
Wow.
lucrative recording contract in history at the time.
I wonder if they recouped that. I mean,
I
she had
don't know.
hits, but that's a lot of money.
In 81, I don't know how much more she had in her after that.
There must have been some bidding war. Over her.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what came with it. Her catalog and everything. And
Maybe, yeah.
so, Mark, you're flickering.
Her catalog was not written by her.
No, that's right. Wasn't, yeah. May 15th, 1981, a riot breaks out at the Ritz Rock Club in New York when Public Image Limited plays behind a video screen while completely different music plays over the club's speakers.
Those assholes.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
They played behind a video screen. They're playing while different music is coming over the speakers. What? How does...
Yeah.
What is that even all about?
Unless they just had a bad sound mixer.
Was that part of
May
her whole
16th.
show tour, or was that just a one-off
I
thing?
don't know.
Wanted to
May
go.
Sort of riot
16th,
fanatic.
1981, Adam and the Ants tops the UK charts, album charts, for the 10th consecutive week with Kings of the Wild Frontier. It's a good album.
Yeah.
May 30th, 1981, a reformed The Human League have their first commercial success as The Sound of the Crowd climbs to number 12. I don't remember that. That was on the UK singles chart. So, June 4th, 1981, U2 appears on The Tomorrow Show with Tom Schneider.
I've seen video of that.
He's great. Is he alive?
No.
Oh,
I don't
died?
think he is. I don't think he is.
That's great. I said it.
Let's see. That was their first U.S. television appearance. June 5th, 1981, the TV series Night Flight. You know what? You ever see that on Facebook? They
Yeah.
have their own channel now, and
No.
they had some interesting shit on Night Flight.
USA.
Tonight on Night Flight. Right?
USA was a network back then? Wow.
Yeah, they had Night Flight would have like weird
Who was the
movies.
host?
They'd have music. They'd have like concert footage. They
Didn't have a host?
I don't think it did. It was just a voice. Yeah, with that logo, that kind of real 80s logo. A variety show featuring, music, documentaries, and videos is premiered on the USA Network. June 6, 1981, Kerrang! Magazine publishes its
Yeah.
first issue. Angus Young is on the cover.
I have a ton of them in a box somewhere. I got to find. That was a great magazine.
June 30th, 1981, Jerry Lee Lewis is rushed to the hospital in Memphis for emergency surgery for a tear in his stomach.
Ouch.
Despite being given less than a 50% chance to survive, he eventually pulls through. That's why he's the killer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just
Killer.
from a tear in your stomach.
That's all it is.
How do you get a tear?
July
How do you
13th,
get a tear in your
1981.
stomach? Something
Yep.
way out.
July 13th, 1981, Duran Duran released the single, big one, Girls on Film,
Yep.
accompanied by a highly controversial music video that is censored for airplay on MTV and banned by the BBC. So I've started listening to Public Enemy again, right? Just kind of started popping into, and I loaded up to my finely manicured playlist on Spotify. And there's a song on there called By the Time I Get to Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And it was written because New Hampshire and Arizona were the last two states to not recognize Martin Luther King Day, right?
Yeah.
And so I think New Hampshire finally broke down and Arizona was holding out. So Public Enemy writes this song, By the Time I Get to Arizona, and the video was only played once on MTV.
Oh.
It's like there's a whole segment of them killing politicians, like going into the office and shooting them and hanging them and all these
that might
white
be a little
politicians. It's fucking great. It was fucking great.
Just a little edgy.
Never showed it again.
Yeah.
That was like 1990. I want to say it was 1992, maybe 91. Yeah. I haven't looked for the video recently, but I remember that was a whole big deal, man.
I didn't see that.
Let's see. July 27th, 1981, Stevie Nicks releases debut solo album, Belladonna.
Oh, no.
I love
Sold
that
4 million copies.
Someone watching loves
4
that
hits on
album.
it.
My sister Allie, every time Stop Dragging My Heart came around, she'd blast it.
Oh, yeah.
Her favorite album.
Yep.
Right, Allison?
August 1st, 1981, MTV broadcast for the first time on cable television in the United States, playing music videos 24 hours a day. First to air is, as we all know what it was, the first song.
What was it?
Video Killed the Radio Star. Oh, fuck you. I can't believe I just fell for that.
Penalty box.
And there ain't nothing you can do
that
about
was just
it.
me. You just got me. That was it.
Come on, Lou. He's hosting. He's under pressure. Leave him alone.
I'm all
We're having a
fucked up
night
tonight.
here.
That's why my mood is like I'm not as ornery as I usually am. I'm just fucking getting through this.
And we won't take care
the
of it. We won't take
dedication.
advantage of that. No way. Will we take advantage.
I should send you a picture of my setup. It's not bad, but to me, it's chaos. I got a laptop on one of those the telescopic stands that you can put them on, and raise them up, and so that's how I'm looking. Like nobody cares. Also on August 1st, 1981, the success of Stars on 45 leads to a short-lived medley craze.
Yeah.
The most successful imitator of Stars on 45 format, rather unexpectedly, the Royal Hill Philharmonic Orchestra, whose Hooked on Classics Parts 1 and 2 reaches number 2 in the charts. So wasn't that song in the 70s, Life is a Rock? Life is a Rock.
Yeah.
Don't they mention all these fucking groups and all these songs?
Bee Bumble and the Stingers.
Yeah,
yeah.
Good. There you go, Lou. Good. Look at you. I didn't even. Yeah.
Yep. I brought that up. Yeah,
it's like what the?
I want to rock, but the radio told me, or something. But the radio told me. But the radio told me.
Yeah. August 15th, 1981. Well, I think it paid off. Recorded this. Well, so she signs a contract with RCA, but Endless Love by Diana Ross and Lionel Richie recorded the song for Motown. Huh? And it was used as the theme song for the film, whatever.
Blue Lagoon, wasn't it?
I don't know. Produced by Richie and arranged
Endless
by
Love.
Gene Page.
Endless Love. The
Endless
movie.
Love, yeah.
The movie's go. Oh, go figure.
Yeah.
The one where they
It was
burned down the
released
house.
as a single from the film soundtrack in 1981.
Yeah.
How did that happen? They must have paid RCA to use her.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Hollywood.
August 23rd, 1981, the Violent Femmes are discovered by members of the Pretenders busking outside a Milwaukee venue and are invited to play a 10-minute acoustic set as a second opening act in the Pretenders show that night. Wow. You know they're still touring?
Stroke of luck.
Who? Pretenders or Violent Femmes?
Violent Femmes.
Yeah.
They're still
Didn't
touring.
know too much about them. That's one band kind of.
Nah, they were the best band in the world at playing untuned guitars.
Right. That's kind of their thing.
They made it work. I mean, they really fucking made it. That's got to take a little talent to make that work, right?
Not unlike they might be giants in a way. You know, 2 guys or 3 guys, but you know, one guy played a snare drum. Might not play a full kit.
Right. September 5th, 1981. Soft Cell tops the UK single charts with "Tainted Love."
Great one.
And it was a hit in America too. September 11th, 1981. Iron Maiden fires lead singer
Paul Di'Anno.
There you go.
Best thing they ever did, even though he was good. Never would have made it.
where we've hit our stride when I can just stop and one of you just answers it right away.
Yeah.
You know the difference between my hesitating when I say something and when I'm looking. See how this works.
Synchronicity.
Fucking smooth. and to think one of these days, one of you two is going to fuck this up.
Really?
Well, one of you. I didn't say you, Lou. I just said one of you two, because you're gonna have life is gonna get in the way, and you're gonna have to go, and I don't have to. It's gonna happen. I'm just always waiting for the other shoe to drop.
You mean like one of us will have to leave the show?
I knew it was gonna be Jack. It was eventually going. It's just a matter of time after. That it was going to be like. Oh, I talked to Jack today. He said hello, gentlemen.
Cool. Say
Hey,
hi,
Jack.
first. Hey.
I will. Let's see. September 19th, 1981, Simon and Garfunkel perform a free reunion concert at Central Park, attended by 500,000 fans. This was the year of Adam and the Ants. Adam and the Ants have their second chart-topping single of the year as Prince Charming reached #1 in the UK singles charts. It remains at #1 for 4 consecutive weeks and becomes the year's 4th best-selling single. So they had 2 out of the top 5 best-selling singles that year.
Yeah, we're all
And
over
Malcolm
MTV.
McLaren goes and fucks it all up.
Mm-hmm.
September 25th, 1981, the Rolling Stones opened their U.S. tour in Philadelphia. I remember that one. So that was the Tattoo You tour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tattoo
And they
You.
put out the live album from that tour, which sucked. How
Yeah.
can you put 45 minutes of music representing a Rolling Stones?
Right.
Start me up. Start me up.
The next day, September 26th, 1981, Iron Maiden hires
Bruce
who
Dickinson.
is there? Huh?
Bruce Dickinson.
Beat me to it.
Actually, this is how it says. It says Iron Maiden hires Samson lead singer Bruce Bruce.
That was his name in Samson.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Bruce Juice.
Wait, was it just Bruce Bruce or Bruce Dickinson?
I think it was Bruce Bruce. I had a Samson album. I think that's what it said on there.
Was it any good? Was Samson? like?
They were good. They were okay. But he definitely got better.
Brucey.
It's Sunday Morning Bruce Juice on WNEW.
October 16th, 1981, the Human League released Dare, a huge commercial and critical success. It would spend 69 weeks on the UK album charts, including 4 weeks at #1. Certified platinum in the UK and gold in the US. October 26th, 1981, Iron Maiden plays its first show with Bruce Bruce, now known as Bruce Dickinson, as the new lead singer in Bologna, Italy.
Bologna.
Bologna, Bologna.
Don't piss off Lou.
How's that? Bologna.
As long as it's made of beef.
Yeah. October 27th, 1981, the British phonographic industry takes out newspaper ads unveiling its new slogan, "Home taping is killing music."
Wow.
No,
Which
it
made
made
me
a
want to
lot.
fucking record even more.
You know what? Those
Wasn't stopping
mixtapes,
it.
those mixtapes distributed made a lot of bands more successful because you went out and bought the album.
Yep.
Yep.
For every
Or
album
you
I
just
copied,
recorded the album. You just
And I
fucking
did
recorded
that.
the album. Hey,
Yeah.
let me borrow your album, and you didn't care.
Recording off the
There was
radio.
the occasional. I paid for this. I paid for this. Well, let me fucking record it. But I paid for this.
really, someone said that to you?
No,
Oh, because
but
I
I'm
never
sure
hesitated.
somebody said that.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
always
well, of
people
course.
like that. There's
Yeah.
always people like that. But I paid for it. Why should I give it to you for free? Shut up.
Shut up. Shut the fuck.
The ads advocate a levy on blank cassette tapes.
I think they
October
got it.
31st, Halloween, 1981. Punk band Fear makes a memorable appearance on Saturday Night Live. The group of fans stormed the stage and damaged TV. I saw that. Moshing resulted in the show cutting to commercial. That
Collichio.
Halloween, I dressed up as Adam Ant.
Did you really?
I did it pretty fucking good, too.
I'll bet you.
I looked
Do you have
like
any
him when I was
pictures?
younger. I did
You have
look
any
like him when I was younger. Huh?
You did, really?
You got pictures you could?
No, back then, 81, there was no phones. There's like if
Polaroids.
somebody had a fucking Instamatic, it was lucky,
Yeah.
to be carrying it around. But it became kind of a thing through the years with the ladies. Won't go any further than that.
Yeah, we won't.
Let's
This is a
see.
family show.
November 18th, 1981, while sitting in Tom's restaurant in New York City, you know where this is going? Susanna Vega composes the song. I am sitting in the sweet. Now you know the whole thing behind that. Tom's Diner was an a cappella song, right?
Yeah.
It's just her vocals. So this group, these two guys in L.A. decide in the 90s they're going to take that and they're going to add beat to it. They're going to put music to it. And they came up with that, dun, 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 the whole real funky. It was a huge hit. So what happens is it becomes a hit in L.A. Like KTLA in L.A. Plays it, and it becomes. And I was there then when all this broke. It becomes a fucking monster, right? So Suzanne Vega's people hear about this, and they're like, "You can't do this." They're like, "This is a hit, dude. Like, are you fucking? You might want to roll with this."
Right.
So they say, "Okay," but she's gonna start getting paid for this, right?
Yeah.
So what they do is they grab all these clips of different videos from her, and they put them together. So if you ever go and watch Tom's Diner, it's a collage of her old video clips because they had to get something out to put out on the video so people would start catching on to this.
Yeah.
And that's a big hit. I still love that song.
Oh, it's great.
I
What was
never
the
get
release?
sick of listening. It's a great beat.
That was a single that she put on an album.
No, it was just a single.
A single,
It was
okay.
just because she had already put that song out on an album.
Right.
And it was like I said, it was just an a cappella song.
You know, Scott,
Was that before or after Luca?
after Luca.
My name is Luca. I get beat up on the second floor.
Oh,
Well, it was. That's what it was about.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't say that, but that's what it was about. What were you saying, Mark?
It's funny. You going back when you're talking about girls on film, and I was going to comment that anytime you were listening to the radio and you heard that, and then the drums come in for girls on film, you turn it up, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with Tom Steiner. When I hear that, I turn it up. It's a great intro.
That drum beat. They did it.
Yeah.
Those guys, they did a good job.
Yep.
DNA was the name of it. Let's see. November 21st, 1981, Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. I never really caught on with them. They had a couple of good songs, but they hit number 3 on the UK albums charts with their third album, Architecture and Morality, including 3 UK top 5 singles, Souvenir, Joan of Arc, and Maid of Orleans. December 11th, 1981, The Human League reached number 1 in the UK singles charts with I was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. That much is true.
I think you sang that to Jack one night, didn't you?
No, I said that to him when I said,
Okay.
Don't ever forget, Jack. Don't ever forget that you were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar when I first met you.
Don't you want me?
It's always a good one to throw at people. Like, Mark, you can do it, Lou, you can do it at work. You know, you were talking to somebody and just fucking throw that line at them. Don't you ever forget. Like somebody that owes you something, right?
Well, I can use that.
Yeah, Big Head Todd. It's
You were
Rock
working as
says
a waitress
Yoda.
in a cocktail bar when I met you.
Yeah, don't forget that. Don't forget that. It's better when you say it to a guy, too.
Oh, yeah.
He was a waitress.
I get punched.
My birthday, December 18th, 1980. I turned 17 years old that year. I graduated when I was 17. Look at that. December 18th, 1981. December 18th, an estimated 35 million people around the world watch a live satellite transmission of a Rod Stewart concert at the Los Angeles Forum. It's the first broadcast of its kind since Elvis Presley's Aloha from Hawaii in 73. Wow, Rod really, I don't remember. I was drunk that night, so that's probably why I didn't watch that shit.
Just hitting a bunch of soccer balls into the
Yeah. On New Year's Eve, I love these ones. I love this. This is always my favorite. New Year's Eve, 1981, the 10th annual New Year's Rockin' Eve special airs on ABC with appearances by the Four Tops, Rick Springfield, Barry Manilow, Alabama, and this is a perfect example of one of these does not belong. This is a perfect example of one of these does not belong. Four Tops, Rick Springfield, Barry Manilow, Alabama, and Rick James, bitch.
He probably was better than all the others.
Rick James. What the fuck? Let's see. It says
Four Tops. I think Alabama. Alabama's that's a sore thumb too.
Yeah.
The guy with the beard. Hey.
No, you think that's the Oak Ridge Boys?
No, there's
the
a guy
Oak
in
Ridge
Alabama
Boys.
had a beard. Not the long beard, but he had the black
okay.
beard.
I love how the laziness of this. Also in 1981, it's like they found out this shit afterwards. And instead of putting it in chronological order, they just add it to the end.
Oh, shit.
Like,
just
fuck this shit.
Oh, by the way.
What?
Oh, by the way, this also happened.
by the way, yeah. Let's see. Alice Cooper drastically changes his appearance, leaving behind his trademark makeup and donning a military uniform. I don't know about all that. Well, he was
Didn't
never
last
much after
too
the
long.
70s anyways.
Those early 80s albums were not too
This was my time. This is why. Right here is why. 1981 is when it all began, guys. But usually a little before, but this is when synth pop enjoys mainstream popularity in the UK with groups such as Ultravox, Depeche Mode, Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark, and the Human League releasing hit singles and albums. Yep.
Yeah.
And Tainted Love, Don't You Want Me Baby. So it says the Human League's Don't You Want Me Baby and Soft Cell's Tainted Love become the year's best-selling singles in the UK. That's where my synth pop infatuation began.
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
Late 70s, right into this. Let's see. Brad Whitford leaves Aerosmith. It was replaced by Rick Dufay.
Poor Rick Dufay, because he did some great stuff when he replaced him, but that era was just doomed to be.
Yeah.
Rockin' a Hard Place, still say it's a great album.
Let's see. What do we got here? Which category is this that I have now? Because I'm moving back. I'm done with that. Let's go previous page. And let's go back to the previous page. This is a lot fucking easier. on my other.
Sorry, listeners.
This is an interesting one. Bands that were formed in 1981. Bands that were formed in 1981. 10,000 Maniacs.
Ugh.
I liked them, man. I liked Natalie Merchant.
I liked her. I liked her alone. I liked her solo a lot.
It was a nice change. I just thought it was a change, and it reminds me of the Philippines too. In My Tribe, and all those songs. Was nice to listen to in the middle of the night when just want to don't want to chase anybody around. It's another story for another time. The Alarm was formed in 1981. Anthrax.
Yeah.
Asia.
New York
One-hit wonder super
Who's an
band.
Anthrax? Who's an Anthrax?
Scott Ian.
Scotty.
Ian. Okay.
They did a great version of Bring the Noise with Public Enemy.
Yeah. And the Joe Jackson song, Time, did a great version of that.
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Asia, the one-hit wonder super band, right? Bananarama.
And then a couple.
Bananarama.
Rosanna.
My girls, Bananarama.
And
probably the most.
They're formed in 81. These are forms.
These are formed, yeah. And probably the most talented of all the girl bands at the time, the Bangles. The Beastie Boys.
I agree.
Yep, the Beastie Boys formed in 81. Then there's this group, and I mean, they were everywhere. This fucking group was everywhere. They're called the Better Beatles. Remember them?
No.
It's a reason. When you call yourself the Better Beatles, no
Yeah.
one's gonna fucking listen to you.
Did you know about them?
No,
Okay.
I just saw that and I was like, how dare you?
Yeah, really.
Not even like you're an asshole. It's just how dare you? You know?
Must have been the Gallagher brothers.
To talk about trying to get fucking, attention, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got? What do you have? What you got?
I'm not even gonna click on the
the
link that
record.
shows me all about them. Fuck them.
The Better Beatles.
I'll take
Yeah.
the hit. I'll take the hit.
They're the better assholes. Big Country was formed. One hit wonders. Lead singer killed himself.
Yeah.
The Blow Monkeys, one hit wonders. What's that?
I didn't know he killed himself.
Hung himself. Yeah.
In
Oh.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Stuart Adamson? Stuart Adams or something. Stuart Adamson.
Yeah.
Like
Another
that.
Scottish band. The Blow Monkeys, Big Head Todd the Wet Sprocket, like
Great
them
name.
too.
Great name for a band.
Yeah, the Blow Monkeys, they had a one hit wonder. Tell me why am I digging your scene? I must have died. Yeah. Baby. I love it. So Todd sent me a bunch of his old vinyl. And that was one of the extended play LPs in it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else was formed? The Butthole Surfers. Never bought into it. Never bought into it.
I listened to him for about 6 months and I got off it.
Yeah. I just another band that said let's come up with a funky name and
Yeah.
get a little attention. Culture Club. Culture Club was formed in 1981.
Okay.
Let's see who else. Dumpy's Rusty Nuts was
Lou, come on. That was your band, right? In high school.
Dumpy's Rusty Nuts was formed in 1981.
That's my next 45 poker pick, I think.
Dumpy's Rusty Nuts. Yeah.
Great.
Force MDs was an R&B. Really kids. There was had a great song. What is it? It was kind of a love song. Nice song. Fun Boy 3 is one of those. One of those pop bands.
British pop.
Yeah, Brit pop. Green Jelly. I never really.
Mint.
I heard them and they were around, but I never really focused on them much. The Honey Drippers. Come with me.
Was it?
That was a good
my
album.
love.
That was good.
I liked it. I liked that shit he was doing then.
Yeah.
Even that swing song they did.
Yeah.
What's
Rockin'
that?
at Midnight.
Rockin' at
Rockin'
Midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That had
the-
Jeff Beck and Sia Love had Jimmy Page, right? Or is it the other way around?
I think you're right.
forget.
I think you're
Yeah.
right.
The Hoodoo Gurus. Never really.
I had an
kinda
album there.
skirted that. Yeah.
It was all right. Yeah.
All right.
Nothing lasted.
Let's see. Let's go to. Is that next page? Let's go.
I looked up the Better Beatles did Beatle covers.
I was just reading it. I was going to read that. Yeah. And they put out one single. It was a Beatles song.
Lords of the New Church. That was a kind of a.
That's the Vaders.
It's dark wave type. They were like somewhat of a super group in that realm.
Yeah.
Of dark wave, but British. Metallica was born on
Where were
1981.
they? California band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. California.
Ministry, Al Jorgensen's Ministry, the first incarnation of them.
That's the stuff I did at CPI. It was more techno, had a lot of beats. Yeah. If a man wants to kill his own animal, that's his.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Boom, bop.
Then they went to total industrial. Like that was the biggest fucking left turn. And listen, if there's a bigger left turn in music history, please fill me in on it.
Well, you know what label they were on?
I don't.
Wax Tracks. You ever hear
That's
of
why
Wax
you
Tracks?
guys. That's why I have you guys on the show. You know
So-
that shit.
A little old cassette factory in Hillsdale, New Jersey was the sole manufacturer of Wax Tracks. So all those industrial bands were on that label. And so I heard all that because I was mastering. I was doing the production masters. So that's when I heard Ministry for the first time. That greatest hits Ministry with that bop bop. We just did that for about 7 years.
And then
constantly.
Every Day is Halloween.
Yeah.
Another one. Every Day is Halloween.
Every day.
Yeah. See, Lou, Mark says he never contributes to the show. He's like, you guys know, I just kind
Was he on the show?
he always, like, he comes up with that. That's the shit.
I'm the color
Yeah,
commentator.
man. Well, that's when he's paying attention.
See what happens when you pay attention, Mark.
No, I've got all these
Good things
people.
happen.
I got all these people saying, "Where's the show?" and I'm telling them where to listen to it. So seriously,
Okay.
yeah.
No, I believe you. Yeah.
Nobody I know cares.
Lou is on LinkedIn while he's doing the show. He's trying to find a date.
No.
Hey, I'll tell you
My
what,
dating
man.
life is separate than my professional life.
My
Their professional lives is all that matters.
my other podcast, the Vets Connect podcast, fucking LinkedIn is the place, man.
Really?
Yeah, that's a great network, and that I'm getting some nice little traction with that over there. When I'm not looking for an executive like Lou.
Going to the mail
I
room
can't.
now, actually.
I don't even look for executives because I'm married to a PhD. Like
There you
so,
go.
I can't go below that.
No, you can't. I'm trying to go uptown.
Well, Lou just showed a flash of class. I'm going to try and do the same thing. Watch this.
Uptown Lou.
I'm rearranging my cataracts, Mark. That's what I was doing.
Okay.
All
Oh,
right.
This
Motley Crue was born in 1981.
born. They shout out.
Nina, the
Nina,
infamous
look
hairy
balloon.
armpit girl. That's she's legendary. And
Acceptable on her.
yeah, dude, that was, if you ask any fucking kid from the 80s about 99 Live Balloons and Nina, they're going to say hairy armpits. She mortified America. Fucking mortified us.
Her and
I was
Pat-
like, damn, she's hot. Oh, she's cute. Look at her. And then she has that black tank top on and she lifts her hands up. It's like, what the fuck?
I was 12 years old.
So what
And
does
I
that
watched
tell you
it.
about our society? Like fucking
they show her legs?
hair under the arm was like a total like, she might as well have been a fucking alien.
Well, when Dustin Hoffman did Tootsie, he had to shave all his body hair and stuff, and he told me, he goes, I wouldn't do it if I was a woman. He goes, I wouldn't do it.
Well, he was way ahead of his time because that's all these fucking kids today do anyways. I gotta shave my arms. Fucking metrosexuals, beta males, you name them, they're out there. Pantera was born in 1981.
They were like a.
Mark.
Let me tell you something though. Did you ever hear their first album? They were like kind of hair metal. They were not that thrashy style. They were a different kind of band.
They were trying to fit in.
Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark, do you remember the band, the old girl band Pantera by us around that same time?
Yes.
They were
I think
good.
they're the ones that got told to take their name away.
I think so. Yeah, there was a old girl metal band called Pantera.
Mark,
North
your
Jersey around
camera
the
keeps flashing.
I know.
It's the whole night. Don't even mess with it. It's just the way this shit's happening.
I might
tonight.
blow up my apartment. Yeah.
We're
I've
on a
had-
roll right now,
I've
so
had no
let's not
difference.
fuck with this shit. Reflex, the group Reflex. You know the song? You know what their one-hit wonder was?
No.
Reflex,
The
flex, flex, flex.
Politics of Dancing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Politics
I saw
of
them
feeling
back up.
good.
I saw them back up Joan Armatrading.
That's a catchy song.
Yeah. Run, 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 run. DDMC was born in
Yeah.
1981. Scandal. Goodbye to you. Born in 1981.
She went up the big
Let's
thing.
see. Oh, this group. This is a group that Lou. The Sex Execs. See, right there. They were born in
Oh,
1981.
The precursor.
They're
to
all
LinkedIn.
72
I was
now, so I don't know if Lou's,
I was 20 in that band.
lot of metal bands. Slayer was born in 1981.
You know what? You had the new wave
80s.
of British heavy metal
Yeah.
right now hitting from England. So
Did.
these young guys like Slayer, they were picking that up, but they were making it something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonic Youth was born in 1981. Kim Gordon, I always liked her. Solar, she has a sexy fucking voice.
I've never heard her
has a
talk.
Sexy voice, yeah. But they're rock. They're like an alt band.
Alt rock band.
Oh, I know the music. I just was thinking talking. I've never heard her talk.
They were
No,
very
when she
influential.
sings, like she sings and like
Oh, yeah.
says
I
a
know.
sexy voice.
Yeah.
Soul Asylum in 81. Didn't they
Wow.
break in like 91?
Yeah,
no,
well,
even later.
No, it was probably late 80s.
What is the fucking
Oh, whatever.
like?
I
Wasn't
had
it
the
the
Runaway
90s?
Train song. I think that was late 80s, early 90s.
I think it was a 90s song.
But
I thought,
when-
yeah.
when-
But they were formed in 81.
when they were successful, when that album came out, they were on their last legs.
Yeah.
That was something they were pretty much done.
Well, at least they went out on top a little bit.
Well, then that album kind of brought things back.
Yeah.
Gave me a
Talk
reason to carry
Talk.
on.
Talk Talk was born in 1981.
That was
lead
a good
singer
band.
recently passed away in the last couple of years. Tears for Fears, born in 1981. Tesla, the band I always said
Wow.
is probably the most intelligent music of that whole hair metal that they got caught up in, which they didn't belong in.
I'm a cowboy.
No, they were a good band. They're a really good
Tesla's
band.
good, yeah.
That's what you guys were saying. I know that one song.
They were roots rock. You could say Led Zeppelin. I hate saying that, but they had a 70s vibe about them.
I'll
Well,
send you
they
one of
were-
their songs afterwards,
Yeah.
Lou. It's a really good song.
They were lumped in with the hair metal bands,
Yeah,
but they
they
were
were.
more of a 70s style hard rock.
No
band.
Way Out was a jam.
Yes.
That was a fucking jam.
And I love the guitar sound. It didn't have any effects. It was just
Yeah.
in your face brown sound. That's all.
Yeah. Tom Tom Club, leftovers from Talking Heads,
Yeah.
which is only two of them. So
Tina and
let's see what else. Who else was born in 1981?
Franz.
We're almost
Chris
done
Franz.
here with this one.
Hans and Franz.
Wham was born in 1981,
Thank you, man. Okay.
and Houdini. The freaks come out at night.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The
Let's
things
see.
you forget about, you know?
Yeah. Bands that broke up in 1981. Let's see. You had the Bay City Rollers broke up in 1981.
On a Saturday night?
I was sure.
All right. The Buzzcocks broke up in 1981.
like
Generation
about 81,
X.
wow.
Yeah. Generation X, as we heard earlier. The Knack broke up in 1981, but reformed in 1991. But, you know. Let's see. Sam and Dave. Sam and Dave finally split up in 1981.
Sam
many-
didn't like Dave.
Too many knife fights in the dressing room.
Oh.
Was
The
it that bad?
Slits.
They hated each other's fucking
Yeah.
guts. They didn't speak through like the last 10 years they performed together. Wow. More. Oh, I hate terrible.
The Slits broke up in 1981. Steely Dan broke up in 1981.
You're like that.
Reformed in 93, and then Paul McCartney and Wings broke up in 1981.
How do Wings break up? You know, it's not like, you know what I mean? It's Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Right. Wings, you know. It's like,
You know, that last Back to the Egg came out and he tried to tour and he got arrested for drugs and tour didn't happen. I feel bad for those new guys that were in the band on Back to the Egg.
Lawrence
They only-
Tuber and Steve Holly. They were good. That was a good record, actually.
It was very good. Yeah.
But they didn't have temporary secretary on it.
No, that's McCartney too.
Okay.
The worst Paul McCartney song to me. I know you and Perry like it. I just temporary secretary.
I had a whole list. Fuck me. Of You Make the Call. And I fucking.
Oh.
You know what? Let me try. I'm going to
Disappointing.
try to pull it up. I think I have a way to pull it up. Hold on.
That's what she
Hold
said.
up. Wait a minute. Here we go. I think I can save this. I think I have enough intelligence here to
say hi to
save this.
Tiffany.
Let me see.
Friend Tiffany's there.
Oh, what's up, Tiff? Let's see. I'm gonna save this. I know I'm gonna save this. Here we go. All right, docs. It's right here. I know I got it. Lucky I kept it in, and it's on the laptop. So,
You're gonna find it. You're gonna pull
but
it
I
out
got
of your
shit
ass.
spinning everywhere. Like this computer's gonna crash. That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna crash.
Just gonna
How
get
hot
black.
is it? Hot? Like, is it boiling hot right now?
Ooh.
It's a good one too. Fuck, come on, don't do this to me.
No, don't do this to me. So, Lou, what was the first Boys to
Don't tell
Cult
me I
show
didn't
you
see
ever
it.
saw?
It was 1981, actually, on the Fire of Unknown Origin tour.
Wow, I never saw him live.
It was a letdown.
Yeah,
I'll tell you why.
because Albert Bouchard was on with him.
He got fired like the show before I went to see them.
Oh,
So they had the lighting director was playing drums. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
And you were ready to see Albert Bouchard too.
I was ready to celebrate. And not only that, when I got to my seat, some young teen was in it, throwing up all over. So I said, "Where's your seat, kid?" So
was he young Lou with Chinese food or no?
Oh no, he was just pork. But drank too much Southern Comfort, probably.
Remember the old days? You go to a concert and kids vomiting everywhere.
Oh God,
It's constant.
I mean, I was just like, oh boy, it was a lot too. But I thought, because I'm not, I like concerts, but I'm not really big on.
After the show, I'll tell you what I used to do.
After the show.
Okay. After party.
This is a Patreon party.
I think a band should play more than 8 songs.
All right, here we go.
Yay! This deserves another glass.
All right, here we go. I found it. What's going on? All right, here we go. All right,
What you put in?
you ready?
Yeah.
You make the call.
Yeah.
You make the call. The first shot is Boston versus the Cars. Okay. Versus.
Okay.
All right, Mark, you make the call.
Maybe not.
I didn't know if it was me. Oh no!
He froze.
He pulled a Lou.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scott McLean is frozen. He's coming back.
Am I there yet?
No.
You're back.
What's going to happen?
Wait.
I knew this was going to happen. Am I back?
Kind of. You choppy.
I
Your
got too
video's
much
choppy. How's your Wi-Fi reception?
Shit rolling
Yeah.
around here. I'm going to shut.
Close some of those tabs.
That's
the
problem.
tabs.
I am. I got a lot of open tabs. I need those. Need this. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
You can.
You go in and out. You're fine, and then boom. Wait.
Fuck me.
Keep closing tabs. Do you have something running like a program you don't need to run?
Tab.
Let me.
Oh shit! He put himself in the penalty box. So they only did 8 songs in that concert.
They did long extended songs, guitar solos. Godzilla. I can live without hearing Godzilla. But it was the big production. The whole.
It's their lucky man.
Yeah, Joe Bouchard sang his obligatory one solo vocal, "Hot Rails to Hell," when there was. They've been doing that since the beginning.
They had to get the drummer trained, and he didn't learn all the songs.
Well, he was the lighting director. He was the drummer.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, I'm good.
Right now,
you're a little choppy, but you should be good.
All right, let's get through this.
Yeah.
All right, Mark, you make the call. Foreplay, long time, or let the good times roll. This is Boston versus the Cars.
I'll go with my initial reaction when I heard Foreplay when I was a kid. Whoa. Foreplay, long time. It's epic. Going with that.
Lou?
Let the good times roll.
Oh, you're leaving this one up to me, huh?
Yep.
I got to go with let the good times roll. It's not an easy pick, though. I'm not saying that with surety.
It's a gut feeling.
Yeah. It's like, these are desert. It's always Desert Island, right? It's always Desert Island.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark.
I like
Peace
the
of
drum
mind.
good time roll.
Okay.
Mark, Peace of Mind or My Best Friend's Girl?
Gonna have to go with Peace of Mind. That's a great song.
All right. Lou?
My Best Friend's Girl.
I knew it. Great solo. Great guitar work in that song.
I'll go with Peace of Mind. Yeah. Again, these weren't easy for me to put together.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. More Than a Feeling? Big one. More Than a Feeling or You're All I've Got Tonight? I Need You.
Fuck.
More Than a Feeling or You're All I've Got Tonight?
You know, it's making me look like I'm not a Cars fan, but I'm gonna have to go with More Than a Feeling. To me, it's
There's no wrong
overplayed.
answer here. Your
It's
playlist.
overplayed, but it is a great fucking song. It's so positive. It's the ultimate summer song, More Than a Feeling. When you were young, you know.
Lou?
I don't care if you hurt me some more. I'm not the biggest Boston fan. These are kind of easy for me, actually.
Okay.
All right.
I'll go with You're All I Got Tonight. Yeah. Mark, Smoking or Moving in Stereo?
Oh.
Moving in Stereo. That's a quirky song, and I like quirky songs. So I'm going with Moving in Stereo.
Are you sure you're not doing it just to break that? You're not looking
No,
like
I like Smoking, but you know what? The second side of Boston's debut is great, but it's a little bit less than the first side, you know. And it's a great
like
song.
That Tubes album, the Tubes' second side of their debut album is the greatest second side in music history, if you ask me. Side 2, I mean.
But Moving in Stereo is always weird. It's just that's the
Okay.
weird side of the Cars, and I like that.
I think I know what Lou's going to say.
Actually, I'm going against the grain. It's Smoking. That's one of the Boston songs I like the best.
The organ solo is killer.
Look
Yeah,
at you two switching it up. Yeah.
I like the beat. I mean, the whole feel of it. Like that's.
I
like Moving in Stereo too. That's a hard call because it's such a weird song.
Well, I have to go with, just for one reason and one reason only, I have to go with Moving in Stereo because Phoebe Cates. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Does anybody
Phoebe
knock
Cates,
anymore?
Red bikini.
Is that the song playing?
Yeah.
That's the song that's playing. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And she's walking in slow motion.
That is a great scene.
That's the scene right there. So I got to go Moving in Stereo.
Can anyone do
Judge? Said, I'm going to marry her.
Can anyone do Judge Reinhold's face when she walks in the bathroom?
You're representative of Captain Jack's Fish and Chips.
Has anybody commented? I'm missing the comments on my
Mary Martin. I like the new name plates.
Oh, okay.
Todd Sockerman, you are ruining it for me, but that was earlier. Oh, no, his comment before that was, "Yo, Ono is back," and then you are ruining it for me.
Oh yeah. Good. That's part of my purpose here. Let's see. Next one up is, let me slide this over. I gotta fucking. You make the call, Mark. Hitch a Ride, or Bye Bye Love by the Cars. Hitch a Ride by Boston, or Bye Bye Love by the Cars.
I think the same reason I said most other songs. Hitch a Ride is a summer, windy, hot day song. It is breezy. You know what that is? It's almost like yacht heavy rock to me. It's really good. Yeah. I'm going with that.
All right. Lou, Hitch a Ride or Bye Bye Love? Oh. Okay.
I like that little guitar.
I have to go Bye Bye Love
for the guitar solo.
Yeah.
Good structure.
All right.
What are you going with, Scott? No, what?
Mark, I'm going with Bye Bye Love. I got to go Bye Bye Love. Mark, Let Me Take You Home Tonight or All Mixed Up?
All Mixed Up. I think Let Me Take You Home Tonight is the one song on their debut I'm just... And ironically, it's the only song recorded in a studio with different musicians, you know. But, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Cars.
That wasn't the Boston band on there?
They were bugging him, and he went to L.A. and he recorded that song. Listen to the drums. They sound totally different than the rest of the album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let Me Take You Home Tonight.
Okay. I'm going to go with...
It's Dave.
Let me see here.
Dave Phillips says, "Hello, boys."
Oh, hey, Dave.
Oh, all right. Yeah. I don't have any fucking... This is crazy. My fucking phone.
Jeez, what's going on? Is it Friday the 13th?
I don't know. I'm... This is out of control here. This is
Out of control.
Black hole or something.
My name is Bono, and we're out of
Yeah.
control.
But we're flying by the seat of our pants, and we're doing
There
it.
we go. It's the most underrated song on the album.
Yeah.
Definitely the most underrated song.
Love those vocals.
Yeah.
Van Orr. Yep.
My favorite vocalist in the band. I like his vocals better.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
all mixed up.
Yeah.
That's the song right there. That's
a
a great song. You know what that is? I just played that, right? And I don't know the 72 people that might listen to this.
Oh my God, I'm nervous now.
are gonna go, oh shit, I'm gonna go play that. Oh, I forgot
It's a
about that song.
It's
That's
a
one of
perfect
those
album
songs.
track. You know, those tracks that they're just as good as
Yeah.
the singles, but they never made it to a single. Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
song on the album.
Yeah.
Last song on the album, right? Okay, now we're going to jump into a little bit of Bad Company versus Bob Seger. Right? So, Mark, you make
All
the
right.
call. Can't Get Enough, Bad Company, or Bob Seger, Rock and Roll Never Forgets.
Can't get enough. That's a great tune. And you it doesn't sound good unless you turn it impossibly loud. The drums sound great, you know.
Right.
Great kickoff to their debut album.
Same, because every little band in the 70s, we all played that song
Yeah.
without fail. It was that and Freebird, obviously, but Can't Get Enough. That was
And Shooting Star. Every band I was in played Shooting Star.
okay. Well, okay, cool.
Do any of you remember Wayne's World 2 when Christopher Walken was dancing to that with Tia Carrere? He's like, let's go dance. And then they're playing it in the club and he was dancing good, you know.
Well, he's a trained
that was
dancer,
great.
so he's one of them old school Hollywood guys, man. Excuse me. All right, next one. Bad Company, Bad Company. Right? The song, Bad Company. Or Night Moves.
Love them both, but Night Moves to me is so it's so eerie when he does Woke Last Night to the Sound of Thunder. That hit me as a kid hearing that line. I'm gonna go with Night Moves. That's like, I love his ballads, Bob Seger, you know. So
Night
Blue?
Moves.
I got to go with Night Moves too. Yep. Although Bad
is.
Company is a
yeah.
good song.
Yeah.
It's a fucking good. But Night Moves is
It's
one
special.
of
It's
those songs. Yeah, it's definitely. Ready for Love. Ready for Love. Bad Company. Or Main Street.
Oh,
Bob Seger.
fuck.
Tough. That's a tough one. Real tough. That's a double
Ready
A
for
side, man.
Love.
Okay,
Or
so I think
Main
Ready for
Street.
Love is
Yeah.
a great jamming song. It's so 70s. It's typical of that sound. But again, the haunting melodies of Bob Seger, I got to go with Main Street. That, you know, the guitar and everything, Main Street.
Ready for
Blue?
Love. It's my favorite Bad Company. It's my favorite Bad
That's a
Company
fucking
song.
good song,
Really?
man.
And I think the drums are fantastic on it.
Yeah.
He's a guy no one talks about Simon Kirk.
He plays very high. Yeah.
No, I don't. Yeah. I got to go Ready
It's
for
tough.
Love. It's not, yeah. And I, again, as I said earlier, I don't say that with ease. I don't say that surely.
Don't call me Shirley.
With surety. I don't say it with surety. All right, last one, gentlemen. Last one. It's kind of a Bob Dylan one. All Along the Watchtower, Jimi Hendrix version, of course. All Along the Watchtower or Hurricane by Bob Dylan. Pistol shots ring out in a barroom night. All Along the Watchtower. Now, this is your playlist. This is your Desert Island playlist.
Hendrix's version of All Along the Watchtower.
I'm going with
It's Hendrix's version, of course. That's the
Bob
only
Dylan.
version. Nah, that's not even.
and I hate to say it,
Erased
and I hate to
from
say
history.
it. Love you too,
Erased
but
from
even
history.
their version isn't that good. You know. I'm going to go with Bob Dylan because when you play Hurricane loud, it's epic. I'm going to go with Hurricane. Great lyrics.
Definitely
Lou?
Hurricane. I love that album too.
Yeah.
He's
One more cup of coffee, ISIS. Yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go with Hurricane. Just a great story. The violin that they incorporate into it.
Yeah.
And it's just the pace of it. The pace of it is
Yeah.
constant. Constant.
The drums are cool. It's a real
Constant.
driving song too. It's got a great beat. I mean, and you know some of the language he uses. You know,
Yeah.
a little different than Ricky Lee Jones
Yeah.
yelling the N word out. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a crazy. He's just a what is
He's
it?
just a crazy.
Hold on one second.
He could have been the champion of the world.
Yeah, he's just a crazy nerd.
Hey, you got it, man. You can censor yourself.
Yeah. I don't think YouTube will definitely shut me down on that one.
Do you
All right,
do you
gentlemen,
remember
that
the
was a
first
good
time,
one.
like when
That
I
was a
first
good
heard that song, my sister had the album and I played it, and I'm a young kid and I'm listening to the story of the song. I didn't know about Reuben Hurricane Carter. So I was enthralled with that. It was like one of the first songs I heard where the lyrics were like captivating to me. You know?
Yeah, and not everybody was behind that song either.
Yeah.
Because he only spent like what 40 years behind bars.
Yeah.
For something he didn't do.
Yeah. I did help get him out though. And then he goes and gets arrested when he gets out again for domestic violence or something like that. I remember that happened. It was like, it wasn't a big deal, but of course they made a big deal out of it. Let's see, top 10 this week in 1981.
Okay.
I can't stand it. You're moving around. I can't stand
great
it.
song.
You're running around. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I do like that song.
Yep.
Eric Clapton and his
Great
band.
drums on that song, Lou.
That's Roger Hawkins of the Muscle Shoals.
Oh, okay.
That's
I'm gonna have
Muscle Shoals,
to. You know what? I forgot about that song. I'm gonna have to put that into my finally procured playlist.
I gotta make it.
Finally,
I gotta make a
manicured.
new one. I gotta start something.
Pedicure.
I just keep adding, and you know what? A lot of it is the same songs I've had in other playlists. Like I can't lose them. I try to put all new music in, but I eventually end up putting old songs that I just can't shake them. I can't fucking shake them.
When you do
They're just too
shows like
good.
this, like I talk to you guys and I talk to Lou and Perry on Music Relish, I remember old songs. So I look them up, put them in the playlist.
Yeah.
You know?
Number 9 this week in 1981, Living Inside Myself, Gino Vanelli.
Living inside myself.
Number 8 this week in 1981, While You See a Chance, Take It. Find romance and naked.
From Ark of a
Steve
Diver.
Winwood.
That was a comeback record.
This was a big one. This was a big one. Number 7 this week in 1981, Betty Davis Eyes by Kim Carnes.
As she's got Betty Davis eyes.
Yeah, great song. Great song. Didn't really care anything after that, but she left her mark. Number 6 this week in 1981, Rapture by Blondie. Number 5 this week in 1981 on the singles charts, Kiss on My List, Daryl Hall and John Oates. Yep. Number 4 this week in 1981 in the singles charts, Angel of the Morning, Juice Newton. You are my angel of the morning.
That's a cover.
Angel, just get the fuck out of my bed.
What was your big hit?
I thought that was it.
Well,
What's that?
That's a cover from like a late 60s kind of country song, but she had a bigger hit. Yeah.
Oh, Juice Newton. Oh, it was more of an upbeat song, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, playing with the Queen.
Didn't
Hearts,
Dolly Parton do the original Angel of the Morning? I think it was her.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe she
I've
wrote
heard
it,
Dolly
who
Parton,
knows?
old Dolly Parton album that had it.
I don't think that's the country hit that it was in 67 or whatever.
Dolly did I Will Always Love You too. You know, she did a lot of songs. So.
Yeah. Number 3 this week in 1981 on the singles list. Oh boy. When Smokey Sings, baby. Being with you. Being with you.
Oh.
I'm saying when
okay.
not the song when Smokey sings, but when Smokey sings.
Yeah.
Being with you. Being with you. Ah, Smokey. It's my motherfucker right there.
The best from that scene from Motown. I love Stevie Wonder, but Smokey did so much work that other artists in R&B have done too. I just discovered in the last 5 years how many songs he wrote that he didn't sing. He's a modern day classical composer.
Smokey.
You know? Great. Yeah.
Yep. And that's the ABC song
Right.
when Smokey sings. He talks about it. He talks about it in there. You know? What does he say? He says Marvin was an innovator, and talks about Sly Stone, and he talks about James Brown. James screams, but nothing could compare when Smokey sings.
Yeah.
Perry just chimed in. Can you see it?
No, I'm
Angel
reading
of the Morning
list.
was Merrily Rush.
Oh.
Yep, 1968.
Oh, it was? Oh, okay.
Do you remember the old was it commercial?
Dave Phillips says Smokey is the man, right? He wrote My Girl. Right?
Yep.
Is that what he said? Yeah.
My God.
Betty Davis Eyes, great cha-cha. Perry says Merrily Rush, Angel and More. Now I see them right now. Eric Clapton. Son of a Bitch is Braver and Getting Braver. Yeah, that's Hurricane. Yep. I'm just catching up on these. Sorry. Don't mind me. Number
Late to
2
the
this
party.
week in 1981 on the singles charts. Just the Two of Us, Grover Washington Jr. Oh, that's a good one.
Smooth.
Just
And
the
there's
two
someone
of
else on
us. We can make it if we try.
That's
just
the
two of
the
us.
sailing of smooth
You
jazz.
and
Like
I.
sailing is the ultimate yacht rock song. That is the ultimate smooth jazz song, right? Just awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. That was that was one of the ultimate getting
It's all that
down
smooth
songs
jazz.
right there,
Grover
baby.
Washington.
That's a warm up. That's all the that's the precursor. that's the what do they call it? The petting
Foreplay.
or the right before you have sex.
The Boston
foreplay.
song.
That's a foreplay song right there. Just the two of us. That's a foreplay song right there.
That's Bill
baby.
Withers on that too.
Really?
Bill Withers and Grover Washington.
Yep, that's right. Yeah. Yep. And number 1 this week in the singles charts in the great year of 1981. My baby takes the morning train. You get Sheena Easton. Morning Train. Let's go to the top 10 album charts. Although we're going to talk about albums next week, but there was a lot more than 10 of them last year that year. So we're going to talk next week. We're going to do the albums and movies of 1981. Yeah. See, I'm finding these new rabbit holes.
Ooh, I just fell in a rabbit hole. Ooh,
Nurture these. We might go back and do other years that we might have maybe touched on instead of really focusing on. Let's see. Number 10 this week on the album charts in 1981. Dad Loves His Work by James Taylor. Number 9 this week on the album charts in 1981. Double Fantasy, John Lennon and Yoko Ono. She has to get the credit there, but she fucking didn't do anything.
Todd Sockman just said good night, Lou, Mark, and Yoko.
Fucking asshole.
Love
What
you,
an
Todd.
asshole. Yeah, fuck you, Todd. Oh, fuck yourself. Number 8 this week on the album charts in 1981. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap by AC/DC. Number 7 this week on the album charts in 1981. Another Ticket by Eric Clapton.
Yep.
Number 6 this week on the album charts in 1981. Moving Pictures by Rush. See, these match up a little bit. These kind of have a little match up to the top 10s. We've done years where it's like this fucking top 10 song, but the album's not one song from an album makes the top 10. It's weird. Let's see. Number 5 this week in the album charts in 1981, Wine Light by Grover Washington. Just the two of us. Number 4 this week on the album charts in 1981. Not such a great album, but Face dances.
I like that
tonight.
album.
Face
I liked it.
dances tonight.
A couple.
The Who. It was kind of. I don't know. That face. The song is kind of
I
quirky
hated
to
the
me.
production.
I don't know.
No highs.
You bet on it.
Yeah.
And the creepy song "Don't Let Go the Coat."
Better.
Don't let go the coat. That
What's
one.
that?
It's about
And
a flag.
Yeah.
Another Tricky Day. That was a good song.
Yeah.
I like Tricky Day. Yeah. Number 3 this week on the album charts. Arc of a Diver. Steve Winwood. Number 2 this week on the album charts in 1981. Paradise Theater.
It's a great
Styx.
song.
It's the album.
It's
the
got
whole
Tonight's
fucking
the Night
album.
that will make history. That's a great song.
You're definitely going
That's
to the
a
penalty
great
box
song.
next week. You're starting
I
to show
love
off
it.
in the
I'm going to
box.
show my
Fuck
vinyl
you.
with the laser etched Styx logo on it.
You're fucking going. You're going.
Dude.
Keep pushing. You're going to get a fucking
Snowblind?
major. You're not. You're in a double minor
I'm
right
out of
now.
control. I'm
You're
out
about
of
to get a
control. I
major.
can't stop now.
Yeah.
Snowblind.
Hey, Mark, do me a favor. Can you check some hockey scores while I'm
You know
doing
what?
this?
I'll put on the TV.
No, just go in the Google NHL scores. Number 1 this week in 1981. This was a biggie on the album charts. High Infidelity,
That's a very
REO
big record.
Speedwagon. Big
You know what's funny about that album?
record,
I
yeah.
bought it years later on CD. It was a big album, but there's a lot of songs on it I don't like. Like it had to me a lot of filler. Like you know. But those singles were great.
Yeah, I Can't Stop Loving You. That was just
That's a
the
great
record.
yeah.
What does Perry mean by yacht rock? Sounds more like crotch rock.
He doesn't like yacht rock.
He doesn't like it. It
I love
sucks.
So much falls into
Hey,
that.
Mark, was that Rolling Stones album you were talking about earlier?
No,
Sucking
that was
in
a
the
comp.
70s.
Still, I think it was called
Okay.
Still Life. It's a live album. They had their cover
that's right,
of that old R&B song. Shit. Remember they had a hit with a live song, "Going to a Go-Go." Remember that when they had that? That was on that
Yeah,
album.
that's right, yeah.
By the way, Boston is tied with the
And-
Maple Leafs.
All right. What period? It'll be third.
End of first.
Oh, okay, good. The album of the year, right?
Yeah.
Christopher Cross was ranked at number 27 this week in
It's an
1981.
awesome album.
Imagine that. That was a climb
Yeah,
to the
look,
top right
The
there.
Wall's my favorite album of all time, bar none. But that Christopher Cross album, when you look at the musicianship in it, Eric Johnson was on it, Michael McDonald. It's an awesome album.
Michael O'Martian.
Oh yeah, yeah,
He was a pretty hot guitar player in the studios.
yeah.
I will say I did see a live show with America, and he came out and did some of the Dan Peake songs. He sounded
Michael
great.
O'Martian, yeah.
No,
Eric Johnson.
no, the guy we're talking, Christopher Cross.
Oh, he's a great guitar player. Did you know
But
that
he
he
sang
filled?
those songs really, really good.
Did you know he filled in for Richie Blackmore at a Deep Purple show back in '74?
Really?
Yep, it's true.
Wow.
It's been authenticated. Richie
I
got sick.
believe that. Well, he was known as a session guitar player, I think,
Yeah.
before he had a solo record.
Yeah, Richie met him years later, and he thanked him. He said, "Thanks." Yeah, he couldn't make it, but imagine buying tickets to see Deep Purple, and there's a guy you don't know playing guitar. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah. It's almost as bad as going to see Black Sabbath with
Oh,
fucking
stop
Ronnie
it.
James Dio
Oh,
as the lead
stop
singer.
it.
Fuck,
I
that was a
love that era.
disappointment. Fucking devil horns shoved them up his ass.
Hey, stop.
He's
know what?
dead,
This-
right? He's
This
dead,
is a
right?
major.
He died.
He is, right? He's dead.
died,
Mark,
yeah.
he's dead.
Oh,
Good.
Oh,
good.
you're opening up a
moving
can
on.
of whoop ass. That is growing up. That was one
Good.
of my idols. Stop.
Holy diver! Shut the fuck up.
Brutal.
Get some fucking. That dude should have been in Hair Club for Men, by the way. That hanging on to that shit.
How do you know it wasn't real? You never know.
Jesus.
Yes.
None of that was real because he was fucking bald up top and he had long hair. He looked like a fucking heavy metal Larry Fine from the fucking
It's like the
Three
founding
Stooges.
fathers look, or something.
I was thinking more Steve.
Yeah. The founding fathers look. Look at the line of the night right there. I get that. That's that Ben
I was
Franklin
thinking-
shit, but what the fuck?
Personally, I think he was.
Except it's curly, like it's curly
Kinda
and it looks
ratty.
wet, like he had fucking.
Couldn't
Yeah. He had the fucking what do you call it? What do the brothers call that? The Jerry curl juice.
I was thinking more.
He had
I was
it in
thinking
his
more
hair.
Stephen Wright. He channeled right.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call. All right, hey, you know what time it is? Time for This Day in Music. We're moving right along.
Yeah.
This Day in Music. Oh, get the fuck off my screen. I can't wait till the show is over.
Your camera got weird. I can only see the top of your head now.
Oh,
I can see your ceiling. There we go. He's
fucking
coming back. He's
rolled
coming back.
over. This
I
is
thought we were on the moon. I thought it was a picture of the moon.
There you go. Oh, there's your keyboard.
We'll just keep it like that for the rest of the show.
Can I one up Scott? Let me get my
Now,
camera.
Spider-Man and Iron Man are headless, right?
And you never turned Iron Man
All
off.
right, let me get through this fucking show. Oh my!
Iron Man's off.
Yeah, I know. Because watch how it looks on the screen. Isn't that really? Is that really
It's not
bright?
bad.
It's very
No?
bright, but it's kind of cool.
All right.
On my screen, it looks really bright. Like
No, it looks cool. It does. It's got a
incendiary
little bit of
bright.
a halo around. Liverpool, you suck. Jorgen's retiring, quitting, and you can't win a fucking game for him. You guys fucking suck. Okay, sorry. Okay, bye. Go ahead.
This isn't letting me go in. What the fuck is going on here? Something's required for me to read this. I think I have to bypass This Day in Music, gentlemen. I think I got this block on the
Jack is-
screen. I'm not messing around with it.
Jack is listening now, going, "Damn it! I wanted to hear This Day in Music."
Well, you know what? That I don't have anything. I can't read it, and I'm not even going to fucking deal with it. I'm done, gentlemen. We had a good show.
It was a
We
good show.
We fought through this bullshit.
Oh God!
Ah,
Almost 2 hours.
but how am I going to fucking upload this now?
Oh shit!
Well, this might not be coming out on podcast for a couple days. I know. The hundreds of people are going to be disappointed, whatever it is. I don't know. But you know what, gentlemen? As I always say, I'm not even going to get the other shit. You know. I always appreciate you. I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for your knowledge. And most of all, I always mean this. Thank you for your friendship. You've been nothing but a plus in my life and a major asset for this podcast. A huge addition that I was telling Mark the other day. It was kind of a rough start, you guys. Our cadences were off. Couldn't figure out, like, Lou, I couldn't figure out and that's how I say it. It's your cadence, how you talk, you stop and you start, and you process things, and then you talk, and Mark is just like this kind of laid back, and he doesn't really. And it was really a kind of a try to figure each other out. And you guys had already known how I talk, but I could jump into things too. But it worked out. Everybody, people, oh, we love Jack. Where's Jack? But no one says that anymore.
Oh, I say that. Oh, come on.
No. You guys have established your own roles in this. People, you have your followers. Trust me. I get comments from people all the time. People
good,
love Mark. They love Lou. They love the whole thing. So that's why. What's that?
Any professionals like resumes I can?
Just wait for me to hit fucking lotto. That's all you got to do. Wait for me to hit lotto. I'll take care of you guys for the rest of your lives.
We'll deliver, man. We'll deliver.
Hey, Scott, if Lou wins the lotto, we're going to work for him.
Hey, that's fine. You want to buy milk crates from me?
Name the price.
It's up for sale. It's up for sale.
What it's gonna
Intellectual
cost.
rights.
Then Lou's doing the show. Then me and Mark are the co-hosts. Lou gets to run the show. I own it. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do with it.
Penalty box. Penalty box.
But everybody, if listening and watching, thank you for putting up with this disaster of a show that we just said that I had. I was having a meltdown in my head the whole show watching this. You know how I like shit structured and fucking right. And,
So you had that concert where the lights didn't work or the monitors didn't work.
happened.
Every artist goes through that, and you get through it. You can't let it affect you.
Well, nothing was worse than when I first started doing the King of Facebook show, the live stream, and I had no idea how to use any of this equipment. And those were real life meltdowns right in front of everybody.
Are they
But
still up
yes.
there? Can
What's
I
that?
watch them? Are they
Yeah,
still
they're
up
on the
there?
go.
Yeah.
You can go to the YouTube channel. It's the
Okay.
King of Facebook YouTube channel. Yeah, and there's 120 shows there or something.
Wow.
Yeah, I did it all since I started. And just like this show, you watch it progress. It gets better and better, the better quality, better. You start adding shit in and taking shit out and fine tuning it.
We can testify to that a lot.
Yeah. Well, listen,
Our
you guys are
humble
the
beginnings.
kings of that shit. Fucking telephones.
Hello, Perry, Lou.
That-
Hello.
The
Don't-
kings.
I don't
You're
wanna
the fucking
overstep you.
kings of that. But everybody, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. You are the engine that runs this machine. Without you, it'd just be me talking to these two, and that's always fun. As I always say, doing the show for you, to quote my favorite artist, Morrissey, the privilege is mine. And we'll be back next Thursday with a more well-produced show. Technical difficulties. It might take me a week to get it fixed, but all right, everybody. Let me open this up and say, where do I? Oh, end stream. It's there.